Hey everybody, how are you doing? I mean, I'm doing pretty well, but thanks for asking. I know you didn't ask because you didn't even have time to respond to my question and let alone ask your own question. And that's because I just keep talking. I keep talking and talking and talking. But you're watching a video, so what does it even matter? Would you even respond to me if I'm talking to you like this? Even if I'm talking to you normally and asking you normal questions, would you even respond? Because you're just watching a video. Maybe you would respond in your head, but who really cares about that? Because you're not actually saying anything for me to hear because you're over the internet and I can't hear what you're saying. So now I'm just talking and talking and talking about nothing that even means anything. So why do you keep listening? It doesn't make sense for you to listen. I just keep talking about how I'm talking. So I just want to keep talking and talking and talking, and I just repeatedly talk about how I'm talking until I can figure out something else to talk about. But I'm doing this so that you can't talk at all because I don't want to listen to you. Why would I listen to you? I mean, look at me. I'm not even in the camera all the way. So I use my chair so that I get into a more appropriate position for talking to you so that you can see me, my whole face clearly, see everything about me, beautiful me. I look so great, don't I? Oh, I always look great, right? Don't you agree with me? I know you agree with me because I'm not letting you say a dang thing. I was gonna curse there, but why would I curse? Because that's not needed to get my point across. Well, what is my point here exactly? I just keep talking and talking and talking, trying to leave as little pauses as possible. But obviously it's impossible to leave it no pauses because at some point you have to pause and think to yourself, what is going on? I can't just keep talking and talking. Well, maybe I can. I can just have a sentence that goes on and 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 on with no commas or periods. But what is really the point of doing that? I don't see a point of not having punctuation in any sentences. But why am I talking so fast? Why do I keep talking? Why do I not shut up is probably what you're thinking. You really want me to shut up. I'm sure you do because I'm just going to keep talking. Well, you see here, my point is that a lot of people just talk and talk and talk, and there's a point where you talk so much that you just can't say anything interesting anymore because you just won't stop talking. Well, some people don't understand that when they keep talking and talking, they just make themselves sound more and more boring because they have less and less material to talk about. So if you just stop talking for once and start listening for once, maybe you'll understand that there's more out there than just what you have to say. You've got to listen to what other people have to say. You have to react to what they have to say, respond. Maybe then you'll have stuff that's more interesting to talk about. But stop talking about yourself for once. Please just go ahead and listen. Sit back there. Don't say a word. Just listen to everything that someone has to say. I messed up there and I don't care because I'm just going to keep talking and you probably hardly notice. I mean, you probably did notice because you're just waiting for me to make a mistake so that you can point it out because I'm talking so fast that you just, oh, you better make a mistake and you're going to make a mistake. I know you're going to make a mistake. Just wait for it. And that's what you were doing the whole time. You're just like, oh, he's going to make a mistake eventually. I know he's going to make a mistake because he's talking so fast that it's not even really that fast if you think about it because plenty of people can talk way faster than this. And I can try and talk as fast as I want, but then it sounds like rap and why am I even doing this? It's just a trap. I don't even know what I'm saying because it's just, I don't even know. I'm just keep talking and talking and filling up this gap. I don't know why I'm talking. Why did I clap? It's so annoying. I can't stop rapping. I don't know. There we go. I'm out of this loop and I don't know what to do. Don't say dupe because that's going to rhyme again. And why would you want to rhyme? Because you're rhyming all the time. Stop it, Nate. This is ridiculous. Now get your, I already got my point across. Oh, I just paused there. Wow. This is so pointless, so random. Why am I doing this? I don't really know. Maybe I just don't talk enough. Maybe I have so much built up inside that nobody ever sees it. Well, that's maybe because I actually like to listen to what people have to say. Does no one understand that? That's why I'm the quiet one every time. People see my videos, they're like, whoa, what the heck is that? You don't, because Nate, this guy does not act like that in person. And that's because I'm always the quiet one. I don't feel like I should say anything if I don't have anything important to add to the conversation. A lot of people aren't like that. That's the problem I'm trying to point out, is that a lot of people just care about what they have to say and think it's the most important thing ever. Well, I'm the opposite. I actually like to hear everything that the person has to say. Come to me about your problems, come to me about your ideas, come to me about anything that you want to say, and I'm willing to sit back and listen, scoot up, eat some popcorn, just chill and hear what you have to say. And that's all I really have ever done, I guess, because I'm always just standing there, not contributing much to the conversation, to be honest, which is in itself its own problem, but I'm not gonna comment on that because that's not, I just pause. Here we go. I gotta keep talking. Okay, so anyways, what I'm trying to say is that sometimes people just need to sit back and listen to what others have to say and not just think about what they can say to make things less awkward, because sometimes silence is needed. Sometimes silence is what should be felt. You shouldn't be afraid of having silence come into your life. There is nothing awkward about silence. It is natural because some people just don't know what to say. Don't fill the gap saying, oh, this is so awkward silence. Why would you do that? Everybody's like, oh, it is so awkward now. Oh my God, it's awkward. Why would you point that out? It's just stupid, because now everybody's thinking about how it's awkward and everyone wants it to end, but everyone feels so uncomfortable because you just pointed out that it's awkward. Well, awkward is just such a stupid term, because every time someone says this is awkward, it turns things awkward, when before you were the only one who probably thought things were awkward. So why would you turn things awkward by saying, oh, this is awkward? I don't understand it. Nobody understands it. Everybody hates it when someone says this is awkward, because then they finally realize that this is awkward. And that's just like how I'm talking to you. And I mean, it doesn't make any sense. This is awkward. Oh crap. Now you realize, now you feel awkward because you're watching me talk for a long time. I'm up to like 6 minutes now and I just won't stop talking. I'm not gonna edit this because there's no point, because I don't want to. I'm too lazy. I have schoolwork to do that I'm procrastinating on by making this video, and at this point, this is when I'm rambling on. See, this is the problem with people who just talk and talk and talk. It gets less interesting as you go along. Do you see what's happening? You probably lost interest a while ago, and you're just seeing how far I can go on and just keep talking. Well, I'm sure there's other videos like this where people just talk and talk and talk and they don't ever shut up. But the point is, they're not doing that on purpose. They just do that naturally. That's the problem. And I've said it before in this video. I've said it plenty of times before. See, I am repeating myself over and over because I won't shut up. And that's what everybody just needs to do for once, is they just need to shut up and stop talking and listen. Listen to what people have to say. That's why people go on massacres. That's why people become killers. That's why they do things that are so horribly wrong. It's because people do not listen to what they want to say. People just go on and tell them what to do not care about anything about them. They don't care about what their words are that they're thinking. They don't care about the emotion inside of them. It just doesn't matter. Pause. I just paused. No, it's not good. All right. Anyways, crap, I keep pausing now. It's a lot harder to talk for a long time than you would think. I mean, I guess I could keep doing it if I just talked about nonsense like everybody does, but that's exactly what I'm doing. I just keep repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating what I've said before. So basically, the point of this video, which you haven't gotten across yet, I'm assuming because I keep saying it over and over, just to make sure that you've got it, is that just for once, sit back, do not talk, just listen. Do not interrupt. That's the worst you can do. It's just go, hey, you're talking, I understand that, but man, I have something way more important to say, because nobody cares about what you have to say, because obviously you're just some weird loser. And that's the problem, is that a lot of these weird losers become weird losers because everything they have to say, it's just constantly push back inside of them so that they cannot say what they have to say, what they want to say, because no one will let them say what they want to say because of the way that they look. And now that's just something that's completely wrong, is that you can't just judge someone by the way they look and say, oh, you must be an idiot because you look so stupid. Or maybe you're a complete nerd because you look like just complete crap is basically what they're thinking. Well, who cares about what someone looks like? I mean, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Everything's stupid. I don't know what to say because it's all stupid. What can I do? What can I do? I'm trying to get my point across, and I hope you're listening, and I hope you're just understanding that maybe what you need to do is not talk so much. I mean, it is okay to talk some, but there's a point where it just gets too bad and you just should stop talking, because it's just as no one wants to listen to you ramble on and on and on and on and on. I mean, don't you understand? This is getting boring. I have talked for 9 minutes. How can this not be boring? I hope it's not. I mean, I honestly hope that this point is somewhat interesting to you. This idea intrigues you, because maybe then you will implement it. You will stop trying to talk over people and instead let them talk to you, because that's what human communication requires, is that one person talks to the other and then the other talks back, and the one person who started the conversation does not interrupt, and vice versa. You got to understand that when you're talking, you talk, they talk, you talk, they talk. It's not you talk, you talk, you talk, you talk, you talk. They start to tell, no, you talk, you talk. It's just stupid that people do this. I do not understand why people do this. I'm done talking because I need to shut up. I seriously need to shut up and listen.